that fateful time of year has come and gone, the time that is Christmas. Happy birthday, Jesus. And as many artists know, when Christmas comes along, you often get many boxes. And who doesn't love a nice box? I have collected a lot of boxes since the 25th, and I was thinking to myself, what can I do with these? I'm going to use some new art supplies and test them out on these boxes. As you can see from over here, kind of already did that. It's the Lily factor. Ding! Ding! Okay, so this is yet another empty box, and it once contained the new art supplies I've gotten, which are ArtShip Design acrylic paint pens. Basically, they are really awesome. So I'm going to test these out on some boxes. In the package came these two collections of paint pens, and we've got some really thick ones here with some wide tips. You can see them right here. And this is tip. And then we have some thin ones over here. Ta-da! Look at that. And they even have kind little instructions on how to get that acrylic paint out. You can see right here, there's a little brush tip or nib, whatever. We can call it whatever we want, it's art. Get in there. Now, I'm not gonna get to using these right away because one of the things that came in the package was the fact that each and every one of these is individually wrapped. Which, I mean, that's fine, it's cool. I understand why they do it so it doesn't explode and then you open the box and you're like, ah, I'm covered in ink, ah. But, you know, it's kind of a pain to open up. So, I'm gonna open these up and then we'll hop to some box decorating. Alright, that took forever, but these are all unwrapped. Now it's time for the next batch. Last one! Ah! Huzzah! I hate these. Okay. So, I'm not very amused by the individual wrapping, although I understand why they did that. It's still just very frustrating to me. And the fact that these are really static, so they just kind of stick to you. Maybe do a little testing in my sketchbook first. We'll see. But in the meantime, I'm taking a break. You guys can see that is a lot of plastic. A lot. A little too much. Alright, it took forever, but I finally got the wrappers off of all of these. So I'm gonna test out the big markers first. Just blops on there, really nice. This one I didn't even have to push down because I had tested it out on the box here. This was the day I got it, so I mean I didn't do this in the process of this video and just not record it. But yeah, so what was I saying? Let's try purple. Two favorite colors, yellow and purple. I'll try and show you all how it does it. Oh look, it's already coming down. Sounds like Jaws playing in the background. Ooh, there we go, look at that. Purple! So, outline it. Purple. This is really thick. I mean in width and thick. It's wide. There we go. Ooh, what color is this? Do they name the colors? Keep away from children. Alright kids, don't buy these. They have instructions. They have the brand. It's hard to see on this one, so maybe we'll do a lighter color so you guys can see what I'm seeing. But, and it even has the width, but it doesn't have the color labeled. which is fine, I guess, but you know, for those of us who like our colors to be named, that's a little saddening. Look at that, you can see it's coming down right there. That is so cool. It's fun to have it on camera too. Always helps. All right, let's do a general outline of the old facey face. Do some ears. I just wonder if there's a way to kind of blend these out, because they're still wet when they get on the paper, right? So, oh wow, these dry fast. It's like putting ink on paper, but when it's on a box, it's more like acrylic, so it's thicker. Yeah, I checked. It doesn't really bleed, which is a luxury. Oh man, when I turned it over, I got that there. I hope that didn't ruin drawing on the other side. All right, it's good. We're good. Watch it go. Really nice flat colors though. I like this because I have the weakness of being unable to make something like flat. And so this is really nice because it's not my style. And I've been wanting to figure out how to do it, but I just, every time I go, okay, we're drawing something flat, it doesn't end up being flat. Because I'm one who likes to really, you know, go overboard with texture and shading. Texture there. Yep, no longer flat, huh? Oh, well, it was fun while we had it. You can see here is the little itty bitty brush. These are probably less easy to see. I remember having a harder time getting the liquid to come down these. Gonna try and mix that yellow with the orange. See if we can darken up those eyebrows. And we can! Haha! Huzzah! Alright. Now I am just blopping on a bunch of random little designs, just figuring out, you know, what exactly I can do with these markers. And it's kind of interesting just how I can kind of make all these flat shapes and everything. It would be really fun to use this on like certain sketchbook pages and such. So I'm definitely excited to try doing stuff like this more and exploring how I can put that into a spread. I also tried to see if I could incorporate that into later drawings in this video, but nothing really tied into that. It's kind of giving me like Tangled vibes. I don't know. But anyway, I don't know what I can do with these shapes, but it's gonna be interesting to see what exactly I can try with them. Yeah, no. Well, we're already doing a dude. I don't know why I bothered to add the arms before I even did the chest. All these boxes and stuff, I feel like I have no space. I'm like crammed in my art zone. It's always difficult when you erase that head to put it back with the body again. At least it's hard for me. I'm like, where does it go? Ah! So I think I'm just gonna like quickly blob this one together and then move on because this is not doing anything for me. How did we get like that right? And then this is just... Oh, I think I know what it is. Yep, okay, we have worn this to the best of... Yeah, just... yeah. I'm gonna try and cover up the evidence of that pencil. Okay, I'm just gonna test out and see how well it goes over pencil. Pulling off with a little cross hatching to just kind of be the highlights of the hair, I suppose. Because I don't think there's a lighter purple in here, is there? No, there is. It is here. Goes over pencil really well though, like, I mean, not the yellow, of course, but I would have, like, I didn't even erase the pencil, so the fact that there's not a whole lot of pencil showing is actually pretty remarkable, because yellow is a bright color. But, yeah, the pencil is barely visible with this stuff. Because, I mean, I've seen some artists use paint pens, and I can still see the work underneath very easily. But this one's a little less noticeable. Here is where I proceeded to try and draw some sort of, I don't know, creature. Not really, like, I don't know, it's not alien-like per se, and honestly it could be perceived as a real animal, not a made-up one. But I sketched it out and it was kind of wah, so I just got lazy and blobbed colors on there, and I mean, it was still kind of but you know, not you know, embarrassed to show it, you know. And then I figured since there's already so many colors on it, I just take black and kind of add some little more of those random swirly designs on there. So I was like, okay, I think I'm gonna do this for the box. I think that will work. Okay, it appears there's only one thing left to do, and that is fill in the last gap. Maybe with like a little graphic design. I don't know. I don't do graphic design, so that's why I'm like, maybe. Actually, gotta wait for these to dry though, because I'm gonna have to set my hand on there. So maybe in the meantime, we can move on to here, this box, because I kind of think I'm ready. Kinda. No, I am ready. Let's move this sketchbook in the drawing section. That makes a funny noise. Looky there. I don't know why I said it like a smother. Smotherer. It would appear that I'm playing with the graphic design on here instead. I haven't really done these bubble letters before. I kind of like it. A little different from what I'm used to, so that's fun. I feel like today I'm just really exploring doing stuff that's out of my norm and my comfort zone. Just keep doing that. So I decided to fill a brown color for like just a base color background for you know, the word hi I wrote. I was thinking of adding, you know, the same little random shaped designs that I was doing on my sketchbook, but I thought to myself, I'm like, I need one flat color though to go behind the letters so the letters don't get lost. So I decided to fill it in with brown, and then I'll eventually add some of those designs and see how that will come into fruition. But in the meantime, it was very satisfying to just fill it in with one flat color like that. It was barely streaky. I mean, it looked a little streaky in person, but on camera it was hardly noticeable. I like that. Once that brown dries, I can do what I was thinking about doing, which is involving this color here. But in the meantime, we shall now move this box to the side and return. Oh, wow. I just whacked my camera. Alright, I think the box is dry now, so we'll resume working on that, and then I think we'll add one more space here, and then we'll be good to go. Okie dokie, let's get going. An entire page dedicated to trying these out. I think this one was probably the most interesting to me. All these other ones are just kind of meh. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed me opening up and reviewing these wonderful markers. If you have like a rendered, lot of shading and such art style, and you're wanting to try something a little different from that, I definitely recommend doing so with paint pens because it really helps bring out that flat colored look. So, thank you everybody for watching. Good luck in life and in art. Bye!